guys, so the hair that I'm using today is from Wiggins Hair Company, and I got their straight bundles and a frontal. Only used 2 bundles and a frontal for this bob, and I've already cut the hair because I do not want to be bleaching any hair unnecessarily. If you guys would like a tutorial on this cut, let me know. So I'm just going to start off with the first time bleaching it, just slabbing on the bleach with my hands. I'm using the L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach mixed with 40 volume developer. And I know I'm going to have to bleach this a couple of times at least to get the color that I want. So I'm just kind of doing like a rough bleach job right now, going in with my hands and kind of smoothing it over roughly first. And then I'm going to go in with a comb, and in smaller sections I'm going to start combing the bleach through. So I make sure that I comb all that bleach throughout the hair, trying not to miss any bit of hair, and working my way all the way up to the roots. I'm not paying too much attention to the roots on the first time around because they do bleach pretty fast. Once I'm done combing it through, I'm going to let this sit on the hair for another 20 minutes. After rinsing out the bleach, this is how the hair looks when it's wet. It looks very, very dark. I don't think it bleached too well the first time around. And this is how it looks after I blow dried it, because you want to apply bleach on dry hair. So now I'm going in with the bleach again for its second round of bleaching. And again with the same technique of just putting it on there with my hands and then rubbing it through. So for the second time bleaching, I mixed it with the 40 volume developer again because I feel like it needed to be lifted a whole lot more. So after I'm done working in this second round of bleach with a comb, I'm going to let this sit on for another 20-25 minutes. Okay, now I have rinsed out the second round of bleach, and this is how the hair looks. It still has a pretty yellow tone to it, but that's okay. I think that the color will still show up pretty well on it. So now I'm using this new dye. This is the Kiss Colors, their Temptation line. So starting in the back, I'm applying the color. And I'm working in the color in smaller sections than I did the bleach, that's for sure. And then I'm going in with a very small comb. And this color is supposed to be a really pretty midnight blue. That's what the sample looked like at the beauty supply store, you know, the little samples or whatever. So this is what it looks like after I'm about halfway done. And this is when I started to realize, Houston, we might have a problem here. I still see a lot of yellow. I'm seeing green. I definitely do not see royal blue, that's for sure. and the hair color just seems to not be sticking. It just kind of seems like I can just kind of rub it off, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm a little upset about that, but I'm already so far into it, so I'm continuing to just do it, and maybe it will surprise me when I leave it on the hair. Maybe it'll process and start sticking to it, and it'll get rid of these weird colors that I'm seeing right now. So I just continued to do the entire wig with that color, and then I'm combing it through again one last time just to see, maybe am I missing some spots? I mean, look at that. When I put look at that. Did you guys see that? I literally put it on and I could like wipe it off. So yeah, this is how she looks. And I left this dye on overnight, okay? Overnight. Now we are on like day 3 of this wig, okay? I'm tired. The wig is tired. Everything's just tired. And this is how it turned out. I'm kind of upset. So it looks like this. The hair color did not stick. Part of it may be my bleaching job. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm going to have to take this color out. And I'm using the L'Oreal Color Zap. This is my first time using this product. I just followed the directions by mixing whatever the activator stuff is in the bottle and shaking it up. And now I'm just going to start in the back and on the sides and start working in this Color Zap color remover just by putting it directly on the hair and rubbing it through with my hands. So I'm really hoping that this gets all of that blue out, because I think I'm going to completely go a different route. I'm giving up on blue right now. This has completely turned me off from even trying another blue color. So I'm just working in this Color Zap. And the Color Zap actually worked really, really well. It started changing colors immediately and taking out the color like immediately, like right before my eyes. So that was pretty cool. If you guys ever have any mistakes or whatever, or if you get dye on the lace, this will take it right out. I didn't show this portion, but I did have a couple of blue spots on the lace that I saw when I took the wig off of the mannequin head, and before rinsing it out, I put the Color Zap on it and it completely came out. So if you guys have an issue where you're getting dye on the lace and you can't, you know, hide it or whatever, try using some Color Zap. It'll take that color right out. Now I rinsed it out and shampooed the hair, and this is how she looks. So all the color came out in one time. I'm so happy about that. But now I'm going to bleach the hair again. Yes, I know I'm putting this hair through a lot. But this time I'm bleaching the hair with a 20 volume developer, because I don't need it to be lifted too much, but I just want to take out some of these orange tones that I'm seeing. And I've been washing it out with purple shampoo, by the way. So the orange tones really shouldn't be there with the amount of times I've washed it out with the purple shampoo during this process, but the orange tones are still there. So that's why I'm using this bleach again in the 20 volume developer to try to get rid of some of those tones. So yeah, same process, putting it on with my hands first and then rubbing it through with a comb. Shout out to Wiggins Hair for actually withstanding all of this processing that I've been doing to it. I'm putting this wig through a lot, okay? So this is how the hair turned out. It is a lot less brassy. I know it still looks kind of brassy on camera, but I'm telling you, it's a lot less brassy in person. So now I'm going back to my trusty, dusty Adore. I love Adore hair colors. They never let me down. I need to stop trying other colors. So they never let me down. Now I'm doing the Adore color. I know it's not going to let me down. I'm starting in the back. I sectioned the frontal completely away from the back because the back has tracks, so I can be a little bit more messy. And then on the frontal, I need to take my time and be precise so I don't get dye on the lace. That's the only thing with the Adore hair colors. The hair color is messy, so you do have to be careful because it will get on places that you do not want it to get onto. I absolutely love this Cajun Spice color. I've used it before, but now I get to have a Cajun Spice bob, so that's fun. Alright, so now I'm done with the back track area, and now I'm going to start on the frontal, and this is what I was saying, you have to be really precise so that you don't get any dye on the lace. So starting with the dye brush, I put a little bit on there by the root, and then work it down with my fingers. And continue to treat the frontal just like that for the entire frontal, and then going in on the hairline a little bit to touch up any roots that I missed so I don't have any, blonde roots and whatnot. So I left that color on overnight, and I rinsed out the hair and conditioned it. I left a conditioner on it for a couple of hours because it needed it, and I straightened my bob, and this is how it turned out. I absolutely love how it turned out. I love this Cajun Spice bob. I went through a lot to get this bob, okay? And yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this fail video. This is my first fail video. I was really upset with the blue not turning out the way that I wanted it to. And yeah, I learned from my mistakes. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also leave down some comments down below. No, seriously, you guys, shout out to Wiggins Hair for real. I told you guys I only used 2 out of the 3 bundles they sent me. And look at just the bundle, just how the bundle moves. She flexible, look at her. She's so soft, so smooth. That was one of the first things I noticed about these bundles. Y'all saw I put her through a lot. She's still cute and she's still flexible. No joke, check out Wiggins Hair for real, because these are some high quality bundles. And in 2018, we're only doing high quality, okay? Okay.